Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to react to episode 4 of season 3 of Dead City.
That's right. A little bit shorter, a little bit longer episode. Not too much, by like 4 minutes. It's only 48 minutes. But
3 minutes.
3 minutes, yeah. Just can't do math. So not a whole ton to talk about. We talked about a lot of it the last episode, but I think the big concern, Josh mentioned it, we talked about it, and what I'm seeing a lot in the comments is Dillard. And people are wondering, is Dillard the villain hiding in plain sight?
I hope not.
You know, because I don't know if he's going to be a villain, but I think there's going to be a problem because mentally he has an issue if he's hearing walkers talking to him, and not just that, he's talking back to them. Mm-hmm. Somebody said when Negan was trying to get him to kill that walker that was in the trash by the rats, that when he was looking at it,
he knew him.
Well, no, like he could hear it saying like help me or something like that. But yeah, the fact that the voices that, the voice from the woman walker was saying like he's a bad man, he's taking you away from me. It kind of plays in, I was kind of thinking maybe he still has some remnants of like PTSD from when he was an undercover cop, because he mentioned, as an undercover cop, you're basically pretending to be someone else for months and years at a time, and it could be hard to let that person go when you're done. So mentally being a cop and doing what he had to do, seeing what he had to see could be an issue. He was probably fine for a while because he was by himself, but at first we were thinking he had walkers to talk to because he just didn't want to be alone. But yeah. I think it's maybe a coping mechanism, but it's also a mental health issue.
Well, he's also been in there for what, like 20 years? Has it been 20?
15.
15?
15 years, yeah.
15 years in this timeline,
yeah.
That'll mess with your mind.
Yeah. So it's been, for the total timeline, because there were people asking, like, what's the timeline of Dead City? We've mentioned it a few times, because it gets messed up because... So at the end of Walking Dead, the main series, that was roughly 12 to 13 years. They added on an additional year at the finale. But what I'm hearing is that Dead City is roughly about 4 to 5 years after the finale. So it's roughly 15 to 16 years in total. Daryl Dixon takes place right after the series finale because same with the ones who live. Rick got back, and then Daryl's still been gone. So that series is at least a couple years prior. So that's why we're always wondering, like, what happened to Maggie? Why did she not want to stay with the community? Why did she want to go out on her own? Like, I would love to hear an interview with Lauren Cohan or Scott Gimple explaining why did Maggie leave the community? Why did she want to create a bricks, like a hilltop of her own, and not just come back to Alexandria and Commonwealth? But whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with this Newark and Belleville team. We know the leaders couldn't hash out their problems. They tried to kill each other. And I wonder if they'll keep them contained for a while and maybe give them another chance, or is Negan just going to bash them? Yeah,
I just love what they're doing with this season so far. I know good. I've said that before. Mm-hmm. I had heard, I don't know if you heard this, but I had heard that some of the actors threatened, like, hey, if we don't switch things up, we're done.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I saw in an interview, said that he was basically done after the second season because he said that I'm tired of Negan crying all the time. Yeah. It's not moving anywhere. Lauren Cohan was also upset. So they got new writers, and they did what we're doing now. So crazy that like they were willing to walk after 2 seasons.
Well, yeah,
like, dude, your writing is crap.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. And we were kind of annoyed, like, we're going after Herschel again. Yeah, like, come on. But
this is a breath of fresh air.
It's a breath of fresh air. This is almost like a different series in a sense. Now that we're in New York, so excited to see what they do with New York City. There's a lot of work to do. They're going to get I think, even more influx of people, and they're going to have to figure out where to house everybody. They're going to need more power, so they're going to go, hopefully, like we mentioned, they're going to go on a supply run to get a ton of walkers because they need walker power. Food supplies, medicine, because they're running out of medicine after our recent episode of ER. That's what a lot of people were.
That's what I said. There
were so many memes of like episode 3 of Dead City that showed like an actual picture of like
the show ER,
either ER or some other medical show or something. Yeah. So, but it was good. I mean, that's something we never get to see.
Scrubs. That's
Scrubs,
what
yeah. We don't get to see like a medical side because it's like that's usually off in the background because there's other things to do, but they had to actually do it.
But I love what they did with that episode of like this was an influx of people. It was almost like a major event in a city that happened like you know, and the ERs are over flooded.
Just flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some type of tragic event that could happen in a real city, and then all those people are you know rushed to a single emergency room because it's the closest.
Yeah.
It was really awesome how they did it, but
yeah, and also it gives a level of excitement and fear because there's technically only one doctor.
Yeah.
Herschel is training. He can help. But the fact that Luis is basically working on someone else, telling Herschel what to do at the same time, he's able to multitask like crazy. But just imagine that. Like, you know, you're in the apocalypse and you're in a group. Like, who can be a doctor? Who can do something if somebody is really injured?
Along those lines, do you think we'll ever get to a point of, and maybe we won't see it, where they abandon the methane gas and start
to do something else?
Well, just start repairing, because eventually you got to get to the point where maybe you're fixing old infrastructure and bringing up power that was once there. You know what I mean?
Get some engineers.
Yeah,
if they
that's
can,
what I'm saying.
If they can rebuild the grids, well, I wouldn't say the grids, but rebuild some.
I don't know how New York City is powered. You know, is that coal? Is that it's not nuclear?
Yeah, I have no idea, but.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It'd be a tough task.
Get
for sure,
to the original infrastructure. I'm sure it's damaged, but repair it and get away from, because I understand there's millions of walkers, right? I get that, but at some point, don't you want to get out of the business of handling walkers?
Yeah, true.
And just start eliminating them and not using them?
Because like you got to think, you know, depending on how many walkers are in the city, which originally for Dead City they said is about 1 million. But once you get rid of all those, then what's left?
Exactly. And then you're rushing, like there's only so much time you have. I'm sure you could import walkers from, but then you have you do have an industry now around walkers. So yeah, it's weird.
Actually, one thing they can do, I do know that, you know, below ground, those old subway systems, there is a river of slime that they could use for power.
See, I knew you were going to go somewhere that was like joking around.
Ghostbusters too, baby.
But it was serious enough that I just kind of rolled with it.
River of slime. No, but no, you're absolutely right. They got to try to do something else.
And like I said, we might not ever see that. I'm just kind of thinking long term. Again, I want the series. I envision this season, and I hope the rest of the season, not to just throw in some villain that we have to battle for the season, but more of let's watch the natural, the natural build of this city and this commonwealth,
of what they're wanting to do.
Yeah, from the ground up.
For sure. Definitely. All right, guys, let's see episode 4. It's titled Found Lost. And let's see what's going to go on.
Let's do it.
Let's go. A car on a road.
Supply run.
When did this happen?
A few days back. I've been up and down from Maryland looking for somewhere safe. Saw the Statue of Liberty lit up. Decided to take a chance.
Cool.
Any chance you got something for the pain?
Oh,
I was going to ask you the same thing.
He's got to move it.
Cleaned ourselves out a few weeks ago.
Oh, it's been a couple weeks.
I've got this whiskey. Saving it for a special occasion, but...
Holy shit, Johnny Walker balloon?
Ooh.
Damn.
You know what this was worth before shit went down?
Came across this cabin upstate near Beacon. There was this woman.
Little product plug there, Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
How many of you did that out the window? Me.
All the time.
Yeah.
No, I can't say that I did.
Their story does check out. Apparently, this woman can get her hands on anything, as long as we have something of value.
Oh, they're going to the woman that traded him, the Johnny Walker Blue.
Maggie, we need medical
So it's like a
supplies.
hardcore trader.
Everyone here will be safer once we have those.
And you're sending our only doctor away.
Terrence said that we got another refugee today with medical training. That's 4. He's also the only one who can make sure that the meds we get in trade are legit. He needs to go. And I need you to make sure he's safe.
Turns the car into an airplane. Thanks to Fly. Many of you do it too.
I have to say this, guys. Is this trader going to be like the Resident Evil trader? You guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
He's got everything.
Whoa.
Well,
There's something
Having
going
both
on.
windows down and clearly just burn more gas.
Well, if you remember in the comics, she did get with... She had a relationship after a while after Glenn. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. Wow.
I guess at some point I stopped dreaming I'd ever step foot off that island. It's good to know dreams can still come true. Mission's the mission. Gotta enjoy the ride.
That's a good intro.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Now, all this construction is just bringing more walkers. Maggie knows that, right?
She also knows now that your home and hospital are safer, and once we finish up this place, the pantry will be too.
Look at that
What
thing.
the hell?
Plus, I'd rather see things done right than watch monkeys juggle.
Seems like it's getting
chainsaws.
colder.
Made her pitch to move us on the bricks. She told us it'd be safer, better off.
They find that thing in the sewer? Like, what the hell?
Power there, dead crops, and more moths than an old nun's clam palace.
Seriously? Why would you say that?
Crabs think fish can fly. Because they're just, you know, looking up at this.
Dude, crabs think fish can fly. I really don't know. But I really like the way your brain works.
But our numbers are double what they were 3 weeks ago. We keep letting these newcomers take all their resources. I got a family to worry about, man, all I'm saying.
You're 23, I'm at 24. But it's cool, you're doing great for your age.
You are a sparky little bastard.
See, that also makes me worried about kind of what that guy said. Like, we get all these new people coming in, taking resources. I got my own family to worry about.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Sinkhole. Or is there a massive walker underneath there?
Bring in the walkers, we should get more hours of electricity, right? This was the old world, we get some kind of bonus.
Yeah, and if my abuelo had 3 balls, he'd be a pinball machine.
That's an interesting contraption that they've made.
Yeah. Like corrals them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Something's gonna happen.
Do something.
This guy's gone.
This guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
I think one of those pus things is gonna get on him. He's gonna turn, or it's gonna like, almost like acid or something. I don't know. Oh, look at this thing! Oh, and the key fell.
Can you keep him distracted over here?
Yep. Hey, guys! Over here!
Can it even bite him? Oh, dude.
What is? I don't know. Can that pus make him turn if it gets in it?
Absolutely.
Negan! Keys!
Any bonuses for that one there, Bucky?
All right, we'll keep close watch on him. What?
Last empty apartment in the building. I want you to have it.
My goodness, it must be Christmas. Negan has been a good little boy, apparently, because old Renata Claus is...
But you have become an asset to us. You deserve more than you have.
But if I live here, I have to live under your rules.
That's right. Just like everyone else here. And that does include no killing. Or in your case, no more killing.
I think she has an idea.
I know you murdered the Dama. She was on a hunger strike. But when we cleaned out her cell, she had eaten some of the food on her tray, which got me thinking, why would the Dama? You chose death for her. You broke the rules, but you are worth something to my community, to Maggie, who doesn't need to know what you did, by the way.
That's interesting that she picked up on that and not Maggie.
I'm sure Maggie has an idea.
Maybe. Come back to that conversation, but yeah.
Oh, that's a horrible way to drive.
You've traveled a good bit since the outbreak.
Yeah, I mean...
What are we going? 5 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, the windows are going pretty slow.
We've been driving for miles.
Yeah, they're not moving that fast.
that does not track with the first shot of driving in the dark.
But they only came after us. Those people you didn't have to. So we stayed.
I don't know if I ever would have left the farm if I had the choice. It's never the land we had to worry about. It was always the people.
Well, people came upon your farm
Guess that
and
part's the same
events
everywhere.
took place.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Now it's moving kind of okay. That was funny.
Wait.
I mean, they're not going extremely fast, but...
No, but you need to make...
Yeah.
See?
You, Maggie Ree, have lived a life.
I feel like I have lived a few.
And this is the start of a new one. Difference is, it's not about who we have to be anymore. It's about who we want to be.
Yeah, there's definitely a connection happening between those two. Somebody dead?
Oh, shit. Oh.
That must have been someone he really loved.
Oof.
The other day you mentioned a name, Marisol.
She was my wife. She always drove. So I spent too much time looking out the window. When all this started, she just took off without telling me. Went looking for her parents. Never came back.
Oh, so he doesn't know where she's at.
I look at you and Renata. It's like you found hope in a bottle. For me, for years and years, the only way I could make it through my day was to throw my hope away.
But then you said you were looking forward to looking forward.
Might even grow me a mullet.
Yeah, so his wife is technically missing, right?
Can I help you?
You've come to make a deal.
We need to know that you have what we came for.
What have you come for?
Hundreds rely on us. We're out of morphine, suture kits, saline.
You're gonna have to have something as valuable as the sun to get all of that.
We have blueprints for a process that turned the dead into energy.
Ooh.
Leave your weapons in the van, and then you may enter.
You'd give the blueprints away? Well, to help. I mean, they already have everything they need.
They could make copies of it.
Yeah.
If this is real, it gets in the wrong hands. Could be dangerous.
Yeah, having something rare that people would kill to have.
They're so generous. You don't want this trade. You need it. Self-protection in the end. Always. I know a man who used to work on rockets. I'll have him vet this. I'll take your van.
We're not giving you our van.
All you require, how will it fit on my vehicle? I take your van one night, and you stay here one night.
Unarmed all night?
I'm risking more than you. Your van isn't worth all I have. And I warn you, if you're playing me, I will have recompense.
I don't think I've heard that term before.
I know.
Recompense? And she smile like, I will fuck you up.
Yeah, like, what is that about? Like, what does that entail?
Yeah.
Humor me. If we're really starting over, who do you want to be?
Someone who appreciates what he has, someone who matters to someone. But I want to be the man it should have been for Marisol, who Chucho should have been for Yvette. Someone who plants roots, raises kids, builds something that lasts.
Dude, the amount of smiling that she has been doing, it's crazy. It's good to see, though. Great to see.
Who do you want to be?
For so long, it was always about keeping Herschel safe. And I don't think he needs that anymore. So I don't know.
It's the Rocket Man.
I'm looking for Trader. I have something for her. Name's Gerald. You must have had something real important to trade if she left you here.
How big's your community? Where is it?
Quarter mile through the trees. 62 of us now, counting Genevieve's baby. We used to come up here for a weekend every fall. Family camp for our church.
Book of Matthew. By their fruits you will know them.
Every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. Chapter 7.
It's a quick way to verify.
But he could just be a book reader who has a good memory.
Yeah, but you don't read the Bible just for the fun of it.
That's true.
Do you know what that looks like?
You aren't worried about
summer camp?
Oceanside.
That gate
Oh, yeah.
A little bit, right?
Jaguar Hickory runs the whole perimeter. This is my granddaughter, Maylene. Maylene, these are my new friends, Maggie and Luis.
Are you guys coming to the party tonight?
No.
Party?
We had a rough start, but if Trader trusts you enough to let you into her home, why shouldn't we? Besides, what's the point of having something if you're not willing to share it?
Yeah, what happens when the trader comes back and they're not there?
I'm sure that it's going to be okay.
Can turn the dead into fuel. I'm not sure we'd have anything worthy of this to give you in return.
We don't want anything for it.
We have everything we've ever needed right here. Fish in the lake, geese overhead. What you're talking about would change everything.
For the better, right?
Maybe. But maybe not. And those old things, TVs, radios, phones, just noise. Places to hide. Up here, we found connection.
Dude,
Yeah.
that resonates a lot.
Found out who we wanted to be. So thank you. Truly, your offer's generous. We're content with the life we've built. And help us celebrate a special night.
Wow. Yeah, that's... to hear the temptation of what they're wanting to do compared to what they have, to knowing that they're just content to be happy. Alive, happy, and they're resourceful. And
Full moon has always been a beacon, a reminder that even in our darkest nights, God's light returns.
well, my question is, are they far enough away to where they don't get any issues with the dead?
I think so.
Actually.
Please don't let anything happen
Lord,
to this
we
group.
Thank you for this food and this cup.
I'm being
May
weird,
it
but
be to us the body and blood
maybe
of
they are
Christ.
kind of a cult and they're drinking
Feeding
Walker
us.
blood. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Let's eat.
We're freaking out, man.
Dude, I thought it was going to be like them bringing in a human for a sacrifice or some shit like that.
You see, we're not fully like loosened up for The Walking Dead. We see people walking blurry in the background. We're like, all right, something's about to happen.
There's the guns.
See, we even haven't got to that point where we're relaxed in this world just by watching
Look
it.
at this dude break it down.
Yeah, please don't let something happen.
The problem is you're being really loud.
That's my question. How is it the dead? I don't know. Maybe they are far enough away. But you remember, we have hordes that just travel.
Yeah,
so
and how do they handle the dead?
Yeah. They're going to end up kissing by the end of this episode.
You think?
Maybe. Something's going to happen tonight.
I can't remember the last time I danced like that.
I know. Closest I came, I think, is my dad's harvest festival. He'd hold them every year to thank God for the crops. Yeah, food, hay rides, dancing in the barn. Except I was making out with Danny Pruitt behind the barn.
She was looking at his lips. She wants it. Oh my God, is this the sacrifice?
Oh God. It's a slow dance.
Love the sacrifice.
Dude, this community is amazing.
It's cool.
For now.
We're always second guessing in this world. Uh-oh. May I have this dance, my lady?
I could say it. I dance like a guy dodging potholes.
No. No. I just forgot what this feels like.
Wow.
You never told me
Never told you what?
who you would want to be.
Someone who stops wearing death like it's the only thing she's got left.
See how they denoise everything out? That's so cool.
Someone who lets herself live.
Yeah, she hasn't really done that. Oh, what did I tell you, bro? What did I tell you, bro?
It didn't happen.
What feels like?
Oh.
I think we should leave.
Okay. She came that close.
She saw it happen.
Yep.
God, that was amazing moment too.
The sky is so beautiful.
I think she'll eventually tell him.
The world takes everything, but leaves a little beauty behind.
I'm sorry.
Don't even
you
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thank you for letting me talk about Marisol. We all hold someone, right? you ever need someone to talk to?
Yeah, he knows. Just by that line, we all have some. We all hold someone.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Morphine.
Damn. Wow. Where does she get this shit?
Can you do that?
Let us know, guys.
Trade.
This is going to change everything for us.
Self-protection in the end. Always.
How about I drive?
I mean, is it not true? Self-protection in the end.
Yeah.
That's kind of what she's getting at. Is like, that's why she's like, you don't want to give me these plans. You need to, because you're trying to protect yourself. And you know what I mean? Like, because if they didn't need the medicine, would they willingly give it away?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what she was kind of getting at. That's it for the trader. She's gonna chill and smoke her pipe. Are you staying in the house there, Negan?
Any more thought to my offer?
I have. Your offer's not an offer. It's a threat. See, you don't trust me, and this is your cute little way of keeping your eye on me. And smart of you to do when Maggie's not around. No one to take my side or talk you out of it.
Guess I could have made it go down, like you said. Would you say I blackmail you, threaten to put you behind bars if you didn't do exactly as I said? I actually could still do that. Negan, I don't work like that. My offer was genuine. It was me trying to be honest with you. Now I'm wondering if you don't trust yourself to play by someone else's rules. That you're scared to get too close to more people you might lose. Or is it both?
I think they have the hots for each other.
What's new here? What did we miss?
Nothing. Same old, same old.
Oh shit, I hope that wasn't what I think it was.
Earthquake?
An earthquake? Yeah. Big old sinkhole opened up on 8th Avenue a few years back.
Ground's not stable. I need everyone off the street.
See? What did I say?
The pantry.
Yeah, that's real cracks. That's not CGI.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I think they need to start doing what Dillard did. Take out their teeth. Take out their fingernails.
God, that would be a horrible job to have.
Yeah, it would be. So we gotta have Walker fights. We can't go in an episode.
He just straight took that off with the bucket.
Can't go in an episode without Walker fights. Dude, that sucks, dude. More than half of that stuff is gonna be just under rubble by the end of this. You gotta help Maggie? She's still on the ground. Uh-oh. She's gonna lose her ring.
She's gonna lose the ring.
Oh my god. I don't know if you caught that.
Was it
the walker? You could see the real eyelids with the eyes closed from the guy under the mask. Wow, she is desperately looking for that ring.
I love you.
Dude.
Maggie! Rick, I have to find it!
Building's about to go. We gotta move now.
But we barely got anything.
Hey, we can't eat if we're dead. That's what she says.
Herschel, now!
Damn.
That's a lot of stuff
That's
they're leaving.
a lot of stuff that's gonna get under rubble. People are gonna freak out.
This way, come on! Come on, this way! Yeah! Come on! Let's go! Yeah! Come on! Let's go! Come on!
Oh my god, look at that subway.
I gotta assume they can get back in that room.
Take time.
Okay, maybe not.
Maybe not. Damn, dude. A lot of their resources are done. That was it. Shit. All right. So that was basically just a lighthearted filler episode. By the end, more than... I'd probably say more than, definitely 95%. I don't even think they got close to 5% of food out of there. 97, 98% of their resources are buried underground. And with the amount of people that have come in and more people probably still coming in, if they keep lighting the Statue of Liberty at night, there's just no food.
Yeah.
Damn.
First of all, I really love what they did with this episode on, I think, multiple fronts. Like, I love that we get to the trader, we get to that community that lives, walking distance from the trader. Mm-hmm. And I love that we didn't just annihilate the community.
We were freaking out. Like, I'm looking around like...
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't bad. Yeah. I'm glad that they didn't annihilate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt good to have just good people. Mm-hmm. And I even loved what they did with the character, the leader, the guy, the older guy.
Yeah.
Declining to take their power. Mm-hmm. If you're anyone from the 90s, like... I don't know about you, but like that hit home to where he said the line of like TVs. Now TVs were around, but we didn't watch them much.
No.
Phones, TVs, computers, like that's just distraction.
Yeah.
For life.
Yeah.
He said it a different way, but the way he said it and the way he described it was absolutely beautiful. I loved that.
Resonated with me. I mean, I was outside playing all the time. Yeah, I watched TV and played video games, but I was outside the majority of the time.
I think he said they're just noise.
They're noise. And they were noise.
And they are.
They are.
Like it's, oh man, I loved that.
Yeah.
I also loved what they did with Maggie and
Luis,
thank you.
Yeah.
From the start of the episode to the finish, it was beautiful.
Yeah, they're kind of honing in. I liked what they did because they both, and I like Luis's line, like we're both holding on to someone. Mm-hmm. He's holding on to his wife, Marisol, I think her name was, that she just ended up leaving. He has no idea what happened to her. She's dead or alive. She's just gone. We know what happened to Glenn. We know that Maggie's been holding on to Glenn, holding the ring. And at the end of this episode, she loses that thing. And instead of fighting walkers, she did not care. She wanted to get her ring back because I think she feels that without that ring, maybe she feels like he's now going to be lost forever. But she's, like just we know that he's always in her memory, in her mind, but that's a piece of him, right?
Yeah. Well, so is her son, and she needs to probably see that.
I know. Yeah, I know that, but it's something that it's different. It's like this is a piece of him that now
was given to her by him.
That now is gone, and now she's going to now she's going to be dealing with just the emotional aspect of that. I mean, she knows that. Yeah, I mean, Herschel comes from him, but it's something that's cherished. She cherishes that, and now that it's gone. Maybe she'll try to look for it, but I think it's gone now. So we might see her dealing emotionally. And we kind of got that where I said that her and Luis were going to kiss. And it turned out to just be she just visioned it. And she stopped herself because she knew that, I can vision myself probably being with Luis because we're connecting. You could definitely see a connection. But she's just not ready yet. Yeah. And I thought that was really cool.
I thought the way they did it was really cool.
Yeah,
just mixing in the images,
just how they're talking to each other.
Yeah,
they're very emotional.
The fact that they put it in there as a vision from her, it's almost like her saying, "I can see myself getting to this point." No. And then when it snaps out of it, she's like, "What am I doing?
Right,
I still have this here."
Maybe that'll help her to let go.
Yeah.
To start it.
Yeah. And what is more iconic in any marriage than, obviously the two people themselves is the rings that were given to those two people between each other.
Yeah.
So the loss of that ring, oh man, that's crushing.
It's going to be crushing for her a bit, but I think maybe
maybe it's a start
to make herself be there to say, I can fall for someone else. I can have a connection with someone else, lovingly. Like we know there's something there between her and Luis. Definitely after this episode.
I half expected for Negan, a shot of Negan picking up the ring and handing it to Maggie.
Yeah.
I half expected that.
Maybe he'll find it later and give it back to her. That'd be cool.
Maybe Luis does.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah. Actually, that would be huge. Like if he finds it, gives that to her, maybe what she'll do, this is kind of what I'm envisioning. Maybe what she would do is instead of wearing it around her neck, she'll just decide she'll put it in like a jewelry box.
Yeah.
Knowing that a piece of him is still here. He's always going to be here, but now I'm able to let go and move on a little bit.
That's one thing I wanted to say about Luis's situation about Mary Sol is I hate that they did it that way. Leaving her still out there as a possibility, I hate that.
Because they could end up returning.
Because what
her.
happens if this does turn into something serious between Maggie and Luis and she comes back?
And she returns.
Or just the thought that she's still out there.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
It's kind of like what we got when we were watching From, with Kenny and Kirsten.
Yeah.
Where they were...
Kirsty.
They were starting a connection and then Marielle came back in the picture. So
I just I don't like that they did it that way. I get why, because of his line that said we all have someone we're holding on to.
Yeah.
I get that, but you could have easily said that she died and not still be out there.
Yeah. I'm hoping they don't end up bringing her like she eventually shows up.
I don't think it depends on how long they want to run with this.
That's true.
Is she coming back this season? Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. So,
but the fact that she could come back bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But
so what do you think about what Renata said to Negan? Now, Negan, he's a very strategical guy. He's always thinking, and he thinks because Renata knows that he killed Dama, that she's only offering him to stay there as kind of like he said, a threat to basically watch him, because if you don't stay here, then I'll just go tell Maggie what she said. But do you think that she was just being genuine?
I think she was, yeah.
Or not?
I absolutely think that she was being genuine. Renata seems like that type of person. We've had evidence that she is. And another thing that really bothered me about that is Maggie's not going to give a shit whether Negan killed Dama or not. She wanted to kill Dama.
Oh, she said she wants her to die.
Yes.
She said she doesn't want to give her a choice.
Yeah. If anything... that was Negan doing a favor for Maggie.
Yeah, it was.
So I don't get that part of it. I think that Maggie's probably going to be like, whatever.
Yeah, but I kind of like Renata saying like maybe it is Negan being afraid.
Absolutely, I think Renata sees through Negan a little bit.
Yeah, I think they have the hots for each other. They kind of go back.
I'm not going to put it past, but the problem is Negan has family again. Like,
but you remember what he said?
What?
He said
he's better off without them.
That he's better off without them, and they're better off without him.
Yeah, that doesn't mean he doesn't love them, though.
True, but I don't like how they did his storyline with his family. They just slopped him off, and now they're gone.
He should have never done a family in the first place for him.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Renata is a very strong character. She's got a lot of different personalities. Like I see Maggie in Renata. I see Rick in Renata. I see slightly a Negan in Renata. More of like not his ruthfulness, but his kind of very sarcastic. And she's able to just come back at Negan with like jokes and sarcasm. But she's very thoughtful, and earlier in the episode, she was kind of getting on my nerves a little bit because she was going against what Maggie was telling her. Like, she wasn't listening to Maggie. She was just like, oh, well, we have to do this. But Maggie brought it back around to her. Like, look, you got to stop thinking about yourself and just a couple people around you. You got to look at everyone else. And Renata has come around, which is great. So, but she's a good leader. And I think that what she told Negan was genuine. I think it's just Negan... he doesn't want to be there. He's going to help out, but he feels that he doesn't want to be truly involved because, maybe bad things happen and he doesn't want to, kind of what she said, you don't want to get close to somebody and then you lose them eventually. Like, he's very close to Dillard. we'll have to see what happens with Dillard moving on with his mental issues and whether or not he's going to become somewhat of a villainous person, or, you know, if something happens that might break Negan a little bit. But yeah, I mean, overall, it's a good episode.
Yeah, I think it was. Now that, you know, obviously the challenge is dealing with what events just happened. How big is, how much land was taken out by that sinkhole?
Yeah.
Just not good.
They're gonna have to go another supply runs. I mean, because they're just plowing that field. That's gonna take time. Plus, winter's coming, so those crops aren't gonna be even close to being anything until the following year.
No.
They're gonna probably have to deal with people. Hopefully, they won't start getting a lot of people rising up wanting to fight because, well, now all of our stocks are gone. What do we do for food? We have all these people coming in. It's kind of like what that guy at the beginning said. You know, he's like, I got a family to think about, and all these new people are taking our resources. Like, deal with that shit.
And that just plants the seed of, you know, turmoil,
infighting.
Yeah. So I think you're going to see a lot more of that because, that's
the thing. What are they? So that's the thing. In their new rules, with their vision of how they told everyone of what they're wanting to build, what are they going to do with people if they do start infighting?
Well,
are you going to exile them?
That was one of the things that Negan said, is the more people you have, the more security you have.
Mm-hmm. But it could cause problems.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what are you going to do? Exile them, bring them to a part of the city and say, here's your resources?
I don't think so, because then you open up the ability of them coming back.
Creating factions.
You exile people that, 3 blocks away. Then they build an army, and then they end up coming after you.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
So
it'll
be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. I know we're getting close to this alternate reality episode. I think it's episode 6 or 7. Remind me in the comments. We'll probably look it up too, but I think it's 6 or 7, this alternate reality episode. I'm very interested to see what we're going to get with that.
I think we'll get more of an understanding of what they're going to do once we get closer.
Yeah.
I think this episode was a big deal that has to do with that alternate reality.
Maybe, yeah.
Because she lost the ring. Mm-hmm. She's having visions of a life that she could have, but getting over Glenn.
Yeah.
Maybe that vision plays into what that life would look like if she didn't have Glenn.
If she didn't have Glenn, yeah. She's with Negan.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Those
are the shots that we saw. It's mostly her and Negan, and we did see that Emily Kinley, who played Beth, is going to be in the alternate episode as well. So yeah, it's going to be cool. So yeah, let us know your thoughts on the episode, guys, this episode. And stay tuned for episode 5. Coming soon. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.